Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Combat 2 by Compass Games. This is I'm Ross Martell. We're in my campaign, attacking the Hamlet, trying to clear the Hamlet of some stubborn resistance. It's going well so far, but I'm not a fool. I know that there are snipers in the mix, and we have not turned over a single one of them yet, and that worries me. I did forget to spot some of these guys down here, but that's all right. I'm going to call that my problem. And for not doing that, so we're going to have to pay that price. Let's go get our initiative card down and start this one off. Our initiative is not very good. And one of my C team is only going to be able to hide this turn. So now I wish I could discard that. How about we send that down to friendly initiative instead? I'm going to roll one single die six and start at the top and count down. One, two. He's going to hide. I was kind of hoping it would have been him guarding. He can hide and still guard, so. At least it wasn't the guy up here. That would screw up my whole assault plan. We are going to sprint around the horn and get these guys into cover in this woods. Try to figure this guy out and remove him. He is hiding. These guys are going to start opening up fire. I'm half tempted to put one of them on suppressive fire. I think I'll do that. One on regular fire, one on. I don't use suppressive fire much. I need to get back into the basics on that and start using that some more. This guy, I'm going to start sneaking him towards the rear with his prisoner, and now we start flanking. Can't afford to leave these guys out in the open, so I'm going to evade them both into the house. Running guns is not going to work because one way or another we're going to not be able to fire. So we're going to have to go ahead and I really don't want to make that move yet. Maybe I don't have to. You know what? Let's run and gun both of these guys and try not to make them available to that house up there on the hill yet. Let's run and gun these guys, and I'll just put them both right there, take two shots, and duck back. This guy in the house, he can see him, so we're going to open fire. So we're going to have three shots coming in on him, and then we're going to get guys in position. Actually, it's going to be five by turn third by the end of the turn. That's my orders. Let's see what the Germans are doing. Starting out with yellow and cover. Evading six or grenade. He's moving now. It's all quiet and he's getting nervous, which is probably going to be his demise. What am I doing here, Greg? Evade six. There we go. This guy, he is. There is no injured. I'm gonna put him evade 4-5. I'm gonna give them special treatment because they are. I don't want them running around hurry. I mean, helter skelter. 4-5. And what that'll do is get him down here into the building where he can try and take care of these guys as they get hurt, which is general purpose of them guys. There's a whole clump of them here. I think that's in their best interest. And I think it's in the letter of the law, but it's going to be the way I'm carrying it anyway. And that's going to be yellow. Then we're going to go to blue next because he's left to right. Got the advantage over red. He is in cover. Aim fire. This guy is also in cover. fire. This guy's also in cover. He's going to aim fire, so it's a good thing we're going to avoid these guys for a little bit because they're all on aim fire. And I don't think a single one of them can see any of my guys, which is basically the plan. This guy is in the open, and he is going to, wow, he's going to sprint 6. He's going to get up there in a hurry now. He covered last turn. He's coming this turn. Like the way that works sometimes. Fire maneuver. Um, in the building. In cover. Suppressive fire or aimed fire. 9. He's going to get suppressive fire. He failed his TQ. This guy here is in the building. 1. He will get an aimed fire, so I'll just keep that aimed fire on both of them. And then red. Down here. He is, yes, in the open. Running gun 6-1. And that brings up white. Last but not least, we got the guy in the building in cover. He can either evade 5-6, throw a grenade, or first and foremost, we check for whether he stays in the building. He gets a 5. No, he does not. So next, we got to check to see if he throws a grenade. He sees him within 4, him within 4. So he can throw a grenade. So we need a 4 or less, he'll throw a grenade. And he will. Bad choice of things to do, but that's what he's going to do. We will put out the target marker on him. And then we have his friend down here coming in who is also in cover. That's going to be an evade 5-6. And that is it for white. And now we will set up the tracker and see how this turn fares for us. Baker, blue, white, yellow. Followed by red, Charlie Abel. Alrighty then. Here we go, starting out with Baker. Impulse number 1, turn number 5. And it's going to make a difference. So I will do them, move them different turns or different impulses. This guy's going to aim fire. He can only attempt to spot. It's a 7. And he is grenade in a building, which makes him a little easier to spot. -1 goes down to a 6. We get a 1. We do see him. Nice, and it's a dummy, so all that's a moot point. Remove that. We had the buildings cleared. Nice, nice, nice. We thought we saw movement in there. It must have been animals. That means all these guys are going to be wasted effort, but that's all right. These guys are going to run and gun. Knowing what I know now, I'm going to take them straight for the building. We'll start figuring these guys out. They'll both have to stop and pop there, but if they see them. If they don't see them, then they don't have to. Baker. Guys ain't fire. Don't think he can see anybody. Well, that's caught there. That's caught there. So no, he can't see anybody. This guy, same thing. Can't see anybody with all the trees around. This guy, same thing. Can't see anybody with all the trees around. Same thing here. This guy is sprinting 6 right to there. White. Well, I think there's only one left on the board now. The one disappeared, and he is going to be 5 right to there. Evading 5-6. Yellow. Evading 6. Who's there? Can't see anybody. Guy's evading 4, which is straight down. That is it for yellow. Red, suppress fire, can't see anybody. Aim fire, can't see anybody. Running gun 6, right to there. Charlie. Charlie and Abel can move together, so I'm just going to go ahead and sprint them guys. They can all move together because they're the end of the line. This guy's hiding. He's aimed fire, can't see anybody. This guy's sneaking, can't do anything. These guys are running gun and putting them right there. I know that puts them in the open, but we've got no choice at this point. Actually, I do have a choice. Now that they're blocked anyway, so they're not out in the open. That's a good choice then. They'll be right there. And that is it for impulse number 1. We will go to impulse number 2. Get rid of all the moose. Start out with Baker. I don't think he would have been able to see it. No, he crossed there, so he would not have been able to. Yeah, I go contour lines more often than not. Sometimes I add them in. I don't know. It's just a gray area for me. I like to call this artwork a half. So that would be blocking according to half rules. I haven't been giving that one away, and I'm not going to now. This is for last turn. I should have done this last turn. These guys would have been able to see um, our last impulse. They would have been able to see Baker, not the other two, but Baker. They would have been able to see. This guy would have been able to see across him to see them. So 4, sprinting, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't see him anyway, so it didn't matter. Yeah. They're going to get a chance to see Abel, though. He's going to book over to here. That tree crosses over that line, so he can't be seen, nor can he see. And actually, they're already spotted, so it doesn't matter. It's just for my purposes of seeing them. Down here, aimed fire. He can't do anything anymore. That's it for Baker. We go to blue. Aimed fire. And this is impulse 2, so blocked by the rocks, barely but blocked. Blocked by the contour, so he still can't see anybody. Um, Aimed fire. Nothing changed down here. We know he can't see because we checked that already, so nothing's changed down there. And we got a sprinter down here. He's going up to there. We got white. Going 6. Yellow. 4, 5. He's going right to there. And this guy is the fade 6, right to there. And he now sees me. Lots of guys, so he's going to roll TQ to see if he stops in cover, and he does. That's going to be a duck back then. Red. Suppress fire. And that is a go right there. So he has suppressed fire on, so we're going to flip him on over. And that is a pistol. Does he have the range to do that? That's nice to know, though. 3, 6, 7. I'll be a -4, -6, because he's got the suppressive on. -6, -7 for me sprinting. He needs a 0 and a 3. And 9. He gets a low ammunition. That is actually very. Sometimes in this, with all the randomness, you get a setup that just seriously makes sense. And this one's starting to look pretty good. In that they had some really good guys in good places. I've just been getting a lot of rolls. Sniper Village was another one where the snipers were a perfect position. We ended up beating that one also, but man, was that a tough one. He is low ammo. And this one here, your officer would probably be in high ground in the building, so that's where he's at, directing traffic. I don't know why he's directing the guys into the woods other than to try to flush them out and be a little counterattack. But regardless, he missed. This guy's ain't firing. He cannot see anybody, I don't think. No, building. And it's not the building, the contour right there. Contour from that hex catches him. Can't see over it. And we have a 1. This time he moves to there. Charlie and Abel both go now. Charlie and Abel. He's going to sprint to there. 5, 6, 7. Ducking back in trees. Goes down to a 5, 7. Doesn't see him. I'm going to move both of these guys. Got no choice. We're going right to there. They can see past those trees, so that's a 3, 4. Goes down to a 2, doesn't see him. And the other guy is a 5, 6. Goes down to a 4, doesn't see him. Suppress fire, can't see anybody. Aim fire, can't see anybody. And running guns. They will go into here and attempt to spot these guys. Now I think they can see up there. Yes, a range of 5, so that's a 4. Aim fire in a building. -2. No, -3. Need a 1 to see him. We'll go to the top guy. Ooh, 9. Bottom guy. I mean, that top guy again, re-roll. Yes, we do get him. And the bottom guy, damn, he's a good one too. And the bottom guy, 8, we don't see him. Now, down the bottom, 4, 5 again. We need a 1 to see, 5, 3, 2. 2 to see him. I do not see him. Sneaking, he can sneak this turn. And that's going to be it for my guys. Impulse number 3 coming up. And we could not see them, so we were not able to fire, so that's why we moved. I think because now I know they're there, I'm going to go ahead and duck both of those guys back before we go any farther. I was going to keep them on aim fire, I mean running gun, but now they know there's a guy there. It's best to stay in that building. Starting out with Baker on impulse number 3. I don't want to get involved in a melee, not unless I absolutely have to. I'm going to put him right there. I think that's clear. We're going to go ahead and 4, 5, 3, 2, 8. Nothing going there. Aim fire down here. He still can't do anything. Blue. Aim fire can't do anything. These guys are already spotted. Aim fire can't do anything. Aim fire can't do anything. It's impulse 3. These guys are already spotted, so he's not doing anything. This guy is sprinting right up to here. White. And he is going 5 this time down here. Yellow. Baiting 5, and I'm just going to have him duck back right there, be in a position where he can help his friends out. This guy is duck back going to a hide. Red. Aim suppress fire. He still can do something, and he can see these guys, I think. Yes. Why would things have changed? Because they moved. Yeah, it was the other guys you could see last time. 0 and a 3. A 0 and an 8. Wow, he almost caused a morale check, but he missed. Oh boy, that's that roll of 0 making me have a heart attack again. And that was suppressed fire. That's why he could fire that impulse. The red down here is going 6. And we got Charlie and Abel. I'm going to make a really hard decision right now. I'm going to go ahead and pop him into here. And oh God, that was no, not a mistake, but that's going to force my hand. I'm not going to play games. We're going to have a pile up right there. And unfortunately, he gets to go first. I should not have done that. He gets to go first. He's gonna ruin my day. That's what I get for being impatient, and not trying to spot him. Ah well, damage is done. Um, we knew somebody was there. We didn't know who he was. That was our mistake. Down here, these guys ducked back, so they're going to be hiding. We can attempt to spot again. That's going to be two to see him. One top guy, bottom guy, neither one sees him. And that's going to be it for my guys. Impulse number 3 is over. We go to impulse number 4, Baker. And unfortunately, Baker is all the way over here. I'll put him right there right now. This guy's ain't fired. He can't do anything. Blue. And that is all yellow up there. Ain't fire. Hell, he can't fire into there. Well, he can't see anyway. The rocks are blocking. So these guys are not really able to see anybody. This guy can. He has targets down here now. Hiding in a building, that's a -5. So he's going to have a 0. And the best he can do is a melee. Oh, not melee. A morale check. See, he misses. This guy can't see anybody. This guy continues to sprint forward. White. Just this guy. And he's going 6 this time. Yellow. This is the big one right here. He is a 6. He rolls a 3. And before I draw that card, he's going to go after 1, 2. We're going to go left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going to be 1. It's going to be the first guy on the left. Sergeant Green. Figures. Guy with a Tommy gun. That's who he's going to go after. Light wound. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. And his morale, 1. Passes. So he's only going to go down 1. So that could have definitely been a lot worse than it was. Next yellow. He's ducked back, goes to a hide. And we go to red. This guy's suppressed fire. He can't do anything now because they're on cover. This guy's aimed fire. We're going to find out who he is. Oh, shit. A sniper. I knew they were out there, and this is just one of them setups. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Well, best good news is we're hiding. 6 -5 is a 1. And the best he can do is a morale check. He's going after odds evens. Top is odds. Going after the bottom guy. And he's 0 or 1. 9. Oh, I like that. That's what I'm talking about. Every once in a while, and actually more often than I care to admit, the setups turn out to be very, very good. And now these guys are both, all 3 of them are covered. That's a 70% chance to stay in that building with aim fire orders. So that's gonna be a tough nut to crack. We've got to crack them through taking somebody out. Hopefully that's gonna be this guy up north. Red down here is a 1 onto the road. Now we got Charlie and Abel. Let's start up top into my little scrum. We'll go Sergeant Green first. He needs a 4. He gets a 4. Nice. It should have been Charlie first. So it would be Morris. A light wound. Light wound on the German. That's going to help a little bit. And his morale check, 6. He is a 5 now, so he's going to fail. And good. That's going to help a lot. He's going to go down too. Boy, I'm having trouble today. I have trouble every day. Who am I fooling? Um, Next, we'll do things in order. We're doing Charlie first. Hiding, aim, fire. Can't see anybody. Sneaking. I will get him off the back into the trees. These guys are hiding. Nobody to spot anymore. And this guy suppressed fire, and there's nothing he can do. So we're back up to our guy. See, it wouldn't have made a difference. We will go Sergeant Green. He's a 5-4. 5, he does not do anything. And we'll go with Bailey. He's a 3-4. 3, he gets a card. Close call morale check. That might be the difference maker, though. He is now a 3. And he passes. Great. All right. That's going to be it. We have 2 guys mired down in melee. That's the end of that turn. And we did okay. We didn't get any points out of that melee yet, though. I was kind of hoping to get the 2 on that one. 2 hits, you almost expect it, but we didn't get it. Return all chits to the holding box. Impulse goes down to 1. Turn goes to 6. We can go ahead and get rid of all the smoke out here now. And nothing else going on. That's it. We will see you guys for the next turn. We are wrapped up in melee up north here. I'm not taking any chances. I threw all my guys into that scrum. And we are in a firefight that's going to. This is not going to be a fair firefight at all. We have the sniper and a really good soldier up there. I think they're the veterans, but I could be wrong. Veterans maybe are one step higher. And they've got other guys covering their flanks, so I don't even really want to move a guy into here or here because he's going to be able to start taking them on at close range. And my intention to try and get up here. So this is turning into a mess fast. And I definitely don't want to scoot guys over into this building, so now I've got to rethink my plan here. This guy should be able to work on him. If these guys can clear out him, then we can work 2 of them down here and take care of him. But that still leaves this mess here, which we got to clear out to get to that pocket. Um, it may be in my best interest to take these 2 guys and invade them back into these trees and try and crack this nut later. I think that's what I'm probably going to do. I do not want to go. I have a 3 and a 5 down here. I do have 4 shots. That's the only thing going for me. But that's awful, awful high weapon skills to be playing around with. Decisions to be made. This guy's got to stay here because I got guys sneaking up the front. Oh well. Combat 2 by Compass Games, designed by Ross Martell. You're starting to see why I love this game so much. You can get caught up in a problem fast. This was going my way for the most part until this last turn. This worked out okay. At this point, I think I'm going to have to leave Green back to take care of everybody. At least I already got a medic in place to heal him up if we finally take that guy. But the fear is he still gets the roll when he's a 3, so he's still got a 40% chance of hurting somebody if he gets to go before we do. All right. Thanks for joining me, everybody. You all have a great day or a great night, and we will see you all next time.